Hi, welcome back to Horizon Survival. We're standing on top of the monster dropper to prevent the monster dropper from spawning monsters. We're too close. You're pretty much just hanging out here.
Yep.
I'm going up and down. I got 11 string so far. We need... Well, slime, because that would happen. I would like 24 bits of string. That would get us beds. One more string would get us a bed, which I guess we could just take turns, you know, preventing phantoms from happening, which would be something. I didn't get any slime balls? Neat. Do have a couple spider eyes. I grabbed the sugar, so I have it. I still need a mushroom, and for that matter, a brewing stand. So these are the boringest spider. Look at this. They're in there. They're not coming out. Even at night, they don't bother me. And I'm starting to think that they just suck. I've never seen spiders. I'm just going to kill that one. Oh, well. No strings, so never mind. You know what? Have that somewhere else so I don't set it down on something. I kind of wonder, and I don't have enough hatchet to pull this off. Oh, that might have stuff to make one. Yeah, we're good. I almost wanted to... Cat, no. No, no. Come here. Get out. Stop jumping on my desk. At this point, we could almost just tear the whole thing down, kill whatever spiders are in there, make a bed, and just assume that one day we'll have enough string and or wool to make a second one would be nice. Because I'm just not accomplishing anything. They're not coming at me. I have to... They're just boring. They don't care that I'm here. And during the day, that's not that surprising, but it's true at night too. And of course, night is what we're trying to get rid of with beds. So it's just... They just don't give a damn. I'm just going to tear it down. So, I mean, I told you how ephemeral these damn things are. They just don't count for anything. The whole purpose is to get just a bit of string and a spider eye, maybe, and then it's just over with, because they suck. They used to be good. Spiders used to be different. Didn't used to have to... This didn't used to be required because they wouldn't hang out up here. They started doing that. So, it's just, they're miserable. On the bright side, I might, well, how do I want to phrase this? I might get attacked doing this. Right, one string is all I need out of however many spiders are in here. That's so far 0 that I see, so that's fun. There's an eyeball in there, but that's not really why I'm here. Oh man, I wish these things... I could do an actual spider dropper, and you just walk away and, well, without hoppers, go back every once in a while to get the string off the ground, but... The trick there is that spiders are really clingy. They like to stick to the walls, and if you try making a dropper, they sometimes just don't bother dropping, and then at best they might cram each other out after a while if they're not just jamming up the whole system. It's really annoying. Spiders are one of the hardest things to even possibly work with, as far as monsters and farms and whatever else. But yeah, I don't even know why I bothered making it as big as I did, because I knew I was going to be doing this in 10 minutes, you know. It's just miserable now. They were better once. This is not what they were used to be like, but I might as well grab that eyeball while I'm looking at it. Yeah, I forgot I double ceilinged it. Which I suppose I had to do, but it still annoys me. What's sad is I would like to get attacked. You know? It would save time. Just come here. Come get me. Then I'll kill you and it'll be great. Probably. Maybe not. I don't know. I wish I had a better hatchet, too. Of course, that's just usually true. Because I'm used to a, you know, really fast netherite hatchet that, in other maps that, basically it one shots, wood. It just, you tap it and it goes away. Part of the problem is I can't, you'd think I could just drill in and, you know, there's a spider kill, I get the string, move on. But I can't leave this thing, halfway built because it will spawn just whatever it likes, and then we'll have that issue of creepers all over hell, so I've actually got to just take it all apart, and I don't want to, but it's how it's going to be, so, you know, here we are. That's not going to be... I want to set it on fire at this point. I don't have anything to set it on fire with, really.
Should I come down and try to help or something?
I guess at this point it doesn't make a lot of difference. We're not trying to spawn more of them, and I'm down here preventing that anyway. It doesn't seem like you being far away from me still lets things spawn right next to me. That was just... When that started happening, it was weird. That was in 1.14. It was very strange. It was 1.14 that I noticed it. Yeah, I probably should want to be positive I'm going to get some string. If I don't get string out of one of these remaining ones, we got that problem. There's string, we're good. So, I don't know how many more are in here. Right now, I don't see any. There's one. There's two. Well, that'll be hilarious if I get 12 more. Oh, I got 13 so far, so I need 11 more. Or at least enough to make fishing rods, maybe. I don't see any string coming out of these. There's one, finally. Yeah, these just suck. I don't know what the spiders got just weirded. They're not the same. They're not what they used to be. Anyway, we do have enough string. In fact, oh, well, there goes my hatchet, which proves my point. I need one to get out of here now, so... Give me a hatchet. And I'm going to go get that one string. I think it's one. That's 14. That's basically one bed and another fishing rod if we want it. I wish you could reverse engineer bows. That'd be, there's a lot of things. Well, I used to wish we could reverse engineer lots of things. Like, can I take a door apart for kindling, but now you can just burn doors. So that doesn't really mean as much anymore. Anyway, in fact... Do I have the... No, I put it away. I'll just... You do this, I'll go away. They're not gonna... If you do see there's a couple on this level, you can just kill them, right? You know how to...
Yeah.
It's not gonna cause much problem.
I know how to kill things.
I'm still eating the bread that we got on day 0. Because actually, I don't get hurt so much as killed, so... You know. I never have time to get injured before I also get killed, and then, I don't really have time to eat somewhere in the middle of all that. It just happens really fast. Oh, meanwhile, the sun is setting, so this is going to be perfect damn timing. Give me one of those things. Give me this. Give me some wool. Give me a bed. Make the bed look right, because what the hell. And I'm just going to throw this down, I guess, I'll just put it here. Pretend to sleep, that resets, yep, that resets my time awake counter to 2 seconds ago. When you get up here, sprint over to the bed, I guess, and click on it.
Right.
I'm going to throw the string that we have left in here. We'll just count it among stuff that we probably caught. Put these in here somewhere. I don't know where. It is there for now. So we don't have anything else to worry about. I'll figure that out later. We need to make more boxes. Won't be hard, I just haven't done it. So if you want to trade me places, let me get down there. Well, actually, let me get halfway down there. Oh no, monsters may have spawned because neither of us was here.
Probably.
Yeah, I was thinking we can get more spiders, but never mind. There's gonna be there's monsters in there.
I got 2 more string.
Okay, so that's either 2 more fishing rods or a third of a bed, however you want to measure it. Oh, I gotta take out this water, by the way, before it becomes a problem. It's nighttime, so maybe the spiders will get more aggressive, I don't know.
That's why I'm over here right now, so I can get them.
They don't care! Do you see how much they don't care?
I thought they were gonna care, so that's why I snuck over here. And...
Oh, they don't care. They're slackers. Slacker spiders. I'm gonna get some slacker web. Slacker webbing is what this stuff is. Oh, we got some. I'm gonna laugh. What do you have? 4? 2? We have 4 altogether. We now have 6.
Oopsie.
You don't still have a maker bot, huh?
I do.
We're up to 1 more. I don't believe it. We might get a second bed. Or we'd have a better shot at it if I hadn't killed all the damn spiders and not made more. We need 1 string, I think. If you have 2 and there's 2 upstairs, it's 4, and I have 7, that's 11. And we need 12. That, well, who expected that to happen? Are there any spiders?
I don't know.
There's a U up there, so there's no spiders left. They'd be right here if there were. We do, of course, still have most of a fishing rod, so we could always just catch another string. Or there's string right above me, isn't there? There's still some in the... Oh.
There's some on the desert, yeah.
That too, but no, there is some, like, I could look up at it, and I forgot all about it. Let me go up and do something with it. This will work. I can get 1 string out of something. When did spiders become that disappointing? There's a string right there. So let me just line up to be underneath it, so I don't have to go very far once I do this. Give me... Can I... This... I'm not sure if I can do this or not. Does it just... Oh, it does. Okay. Lose that so I can go full blocks, and that's wrong. And, string. So we have 8 right here, you have 2, and I know where 2 are, so we have a second bed. That's the end of it. It's just that easy. Meaning not remotely easy, and really annoying. So what does that... It used to be these had to have a space between... No, there is a space. Oh, I see what happened. That's an upper slab then. Right? Type double. No, that's a lower slab. That's weird. Well, what's this? Bottom. Well, then what? That... Okay, it was a gap of half a block. That's weird. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay, we're done here. You're still chopping. I slept, so I can go outside. Oh, you have 2 string, which means I need to talk to you about that. But I can get the other 2, so at least we're all in the same place. Oh man, that was stupid. Just everything about that kind of sucked. And now I have 10. I could probably stand to grab the other die. Come down to you to get your 2 strings. We have actually somehow made a massive fetch quest out of just getting string. I have to go up and down and get the die and back and sleep and then do what the hell?
Could be worse.
Mm-mm.
Could institute an artificial time limit.
Well, we have that. It's just I keep getting killed. All right, give me your string while you're making a hatchet. And make 3 of those and throw the maker bot where I can use it. Make...
Clever me, I already made another hatchet.
Bed. Make a good bed. Get my thing back. If you want, you can just sleep on this thing just real quick so that you're caught up on... You can just have it. I mean, it's yours.
Alright.
I'll go up and if you want to stay asleep, if you can.
Oh. Okay.
Well, there's monsters nearby, so you might have a thing about that. But... I'm gonna go the hell up here. One hopes. These are lower slabs, so they can just stay there. Nothing will spawn. Yeah, I should be awake now for like 5 minutes, whatever it is. Which means nothing will attack. On my way to bed. You're sleeping. I'm sleeping. Sun comes up in 3, 2, 1. Sun. Flag, sun. So that's that. Let me actually move this, because now that we have 2 of them, it's in a stupid place. I'll just go set it up against the tree. It can be outside, because it's there. Well, there's a tree there anyway, but we can always get to sleep before we need to, as far as staving off phantoms. We're now at 0 string, but I don't care. I mean, we have a fishing rod that maybe we can play with, whatever. Right there. It's got 54 uses left, so that's something. Got a bunch of just wood, which I guess is firewood if we care. I can put these eyeballs where the eyeballs have been going. Still need a mushroom and a couple of blaze rods. And I don't know where to get either of those offhand, but... And we're halfway through the episode, by the way. We did all that in 15 minutes. It's weird that we got something done before the time limit ran out. So I guess you were right about that. Are there any islands we... I never checked the biome on this one. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be plains again, though. Yeah, the thing about where there are different biomes, I haven't seen evidence of that, so... Plains, plains, plains. Trains, automobiles, plains. This is all plains. It just is. And if there's a spawner on this island, I don't know what it would be spawning or why it's not doing it, or...
Do they work if they're fully encased in blocks?
Yeah, the one did. I think. Well, I know they do, yeah. Provided they can be fully encased as long as it's not too wide, too thick. They can be buried in the ground. So you can have one there and then ground where the torch is, and then on the top of that ground things will spawn. They don't have to be visible to be spawny. They just have to have a little air gap room somewhere to make it happen.
I'm kind of thinking that we might want to start setting up to just sort of excavate.
Yeah, that actually wouldn't be remotely impossible. The hardest part of that would be over here where there's so much lava.
Yeah, we can leave that one for later.
Well, we don't even have to. The lava, by the way, I broke, and it's now all the way to the ground, so that is going to be a thing, but not that. Alright, so we have 2 buckets is what we have. But we have one, infinite water source, so it could be... We could go 2 buckets at a time, clear out lava from wherever. Not get rid of it, because we want to turn it into a portal. But, in fact, I'm going to go get 2 of them right now that I know of that are easy to get. Well, easy-ish. I still got that railroad on me. I guess, let's just say I caught it while fishing, why not? Because I don't care. I'm running out of room, I gotta build boxes somewhere.
Well, we certainly have the material for building boxes
right
now.
Oh, that's something I'd love to reverse engineer is slabs. I wish you could reassemble. I get why you would want to be able to, if you put one down and one on top and it says, full block, stacked, whatever it is. Why you'd want to be able to break it into 2 again, but I wish there were, I don't know if you could, it seems like you could be able to at least anvil them together, or something would make sense to me, or those, the masonry, they're not masonry, but the things that allow for weapons guys, I think, that for a minute there we had to use instead of merging things that you were holding.
Oh, the weird grindstone wheel, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, throw slabs into one of those and it glues them together into a block. I mean, why not? There's so many reasons to want to. Like, for example, you can't get spookies, wither skeletons, to spawn on a pair of nether brick slabs, which is a problem when that's what you're working with, which sometimes is the case. So, I mean, if you could glue them together with a grindstone, that'd be good. And then the rest is obvious. You can't make planks that found more iron. Can't make planks out of, I don't want to use that. I don't have just stone, so that's a problem. Whatever. Where the hell? I thought there was lava up here. Where is it? I'm probably going to expose it accidentally here in a sec. Okay, I don't care. Wait, is it down there? I don't know where the hell it is. I'm starting to think it's not actually up here. There was a second lava up here, right? Somewhere?
I thought so.
I thought so too. What the hell happened to it? Oh, there it is. So that's 20% of what we strictly need to make a portal. I assume I'm not about to expose more, although I might find a spawner. Maybe not. Alright, so that's 2, and we could probably... What's the way out of here, this? Could probably, well, arguably, if we got one more iron, we could make an iron pickaxe, and that'd be enough to go after diamonds, which might get us a diamond pickaxe, which would let us move obsidian around. But the easier version might be just to build a form to dump lava into, and and do that. Pour water on it, freeze it into obsidian. It's not hard to do. It's not easy to do. It's simple but not easy. It's not a complicated concept. There's a lot of, especially with only 2 buckets, we're going to be moving around a lot.
What am I going to do with all of these planks?
Well, at a guess, with a couple of them, maybe 6, we're going to be lighting a portal. What's over the edge? Is it stuff I don't want to, just barely? What about over here? No, that's worse. Well, I could just, yeah, I could, give me this for a minute. Leave that alone. And then if you want to actually, well, if you want to, I would too, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Well, I'm trying to decide if I want to try filling this in with wood when I'm about to have lava here. That's safe, right? I guess the best test is to put this down and see what happens. Well, first it takes forever to go anywhere. You know what? If it's bad, we'll fix it. I don't care anymore. Just go right there. Go get enough water to freeze that. Or I wish I had at least a 3rd bucket. That would be helpful. Although that I have a 2nd one is a hell of a start. Make obsidian. Don't touch the torches. Okay. With that accomplished, no, that's actually where one goes. So that torch can't be here forever. We'll get to it. We want to, well, technically, we might as well. We want lava to go in there. And in there. So, like, arguably we could have these on the side if we just want to make sure it doesn't go anywhere after we put it down, but it's not really, it's kind of optional, all things considered. Go like that, go that. We got this to clean up sometime, and I'm not that terribly concerned about that. We'll get to it. Yeah, see if we could do it. If I'm wrong, we'll just rebuild. It doesn't really matter. In fact, it might be better this way, because then we won't have all this happening, which we don't probably want to have happen. If we can help it, those can even just go. I guess, I don't know, if we do anything about that, it'll be later. I just don't care right now. These can fill in. And annoyingly, that being not actually another biome, I can't just splash the water into steam on the ground. It would kill everything, so I'm going to dump this off first. Nighttime, but we just slept, so that's awesome. Go over... Let go of my mouse is just not listening to me. Those are set up, so... Oh, in fact, you know, I really could. Let me just have this. Technically, there's no huge reason. I think I can reach... I don't have anything to test it. Yeah, probably. I'll just go ahead and fill this whole thing in right now. That much of it. Oh, now I can't get up there, but, you know, whatever. Go grab more lava, I hope.
Yeah, this is where we hope there's actually enough.
That was kind of my next point, yeah. I sort of assume, I don't know why I assume that there's... You know what it really might be? You know what I would do if it were me? I don't know if I have a ladder over here, by the way. I don't have a ladder over here, by the way.
Uh-oh.
No, it's cool. How far down do you think that is? I can make a ladder. Let me do this, because it's a stupid idea. If I'm wrong, I'll know in a sec. Nope, I'm good. Now what?
Ish.
Let me see if I can just make this work. Oh, well, that's fine. Okay. Move that. Where's my... There's that. Oh, eat the hell out of a food, I think. Make, that many... Oh, I have some sticks. I don't know if I have enough to make what I need. But that would give me 16. I'll bet it's more than that. So, make sticks. Make ladders. 49's obviously enough, because I fell that far and didn't die. Gimme, lose the torches. Put that right there, eat a food. Hope the ladder doesn't catch on fire. Does that happen? I don't know if ladders burn. Okay, and whatever the hell went wrong last time, I'd like to not have happen again. Lava... yeah, there's gotta be at least 8 more of these in the world. Not sure if this is what... oh, I forgot all about that. Not sure if this is what we're supposed to do, but it's what's gonna happen, I think. I mean, what else do you want from me?
If there's something that's supposed to be done, you would think that it would be in the book.
No, the book was something about make cobblestone and use slabs, and so I followed half of their instructions. And only half of that half, because I built a slightly different generator. Put that somewhere and get this ready, and... yeah, for the next... oh, I've only got 3.5 minutes, so we are going to actually hit a certain threshold on this. Although... well, no, yeah, because the top is going to be a slightly different arrangement, so... alright, let me put that one there. That one there. Come down. Grab... water. Which I just realized I could have stolen from the fishery and just put right back, so I'm going to be doing that. Water. Obsidian. Water. Obsidian. Throw this into the fishery because that's what I can do with it. I was wrong. What the hell? When did that start being a thing? Can you put the torches back?
Yeah.
What the hell? That didn't used to happen. I don't think. Did it? Maybe. I don't know.
I guess I have to make torches.
Oh, here. How many did I break? Speaking of fetch quests, this is so much worse. This is intolerably the hell worse. Alright, so we need 6 more of these, right? There's like 4 that I've already done.
Yeah.
By the way, nothing is spawning while I'm here. So if there's a spawner down there, it's not a good one. It's one that sucks. It's inefficient and doesn't work. I don't know why there was 1 spawner on the desert island thing, but there was. And it's got an armored zombie in it, I guess.
I'm just standing here, you know, under the open sky, enjoying it.
I kind of wish I thought of this earlier and we could have stockpiled it, but, you know, whatever. Could have just had a big bin of the stuff and... okay, this time if I do this, it's going to work. Because there's no reason it wouldn't. I didn't realize that water didn't go into water in a case like that. Incidentally, I'm actually going to want to go up 1 more. Further. That's 6, right?
Yeah.
Okay, where's the water? Did I not get it back? Oh, I see what happened. Yeah, that makes sense to me. That was 6. It's so boring. No, what I was thinking, I don't know if I got around to saying it. Hilarious would be like if there were 9 and we had to use the one in the generator for the 10th. And then hope there was more in the nether. But I think there's more than 4 left. There might be enough to make a whole full thing. more trip after this to get the top on the thing, and then arguably we could do the corners sometime, but I don't care right now. Get to that later.
I'm only remembering a map where we made buckets out of clay for some reason because it was coated in.
Clay.
Yeah.
I don't remember making buckets out of clay. Like flower pots, but clay
No,
buckets instead?
Yeah, it was buckets.
No, I don't remember that offhand.
You probably still have it.
Yeah, I played a lot of maps.
Yes, you have.
So, I mean, don't ask me questions. Okay, we'll put this where it goes. We'll get one more set of... Damn it, I wish I had more buckets. It would have been worth it to swat enough zombies to get more iron to make... Just tired of it. 31 minutes, yeah, we are over time. It's going to be more like 35 by the time we even get remotely done with it. I got to rebuild something on that too, by the way. Because I can't just put one down above where I was now. I don't know exactly which of these are still sources. 1, 2, evidently, so we have it. And yeah, one day if we care enough, we can get a couple more obsidians and make corners out of it. I usually make portals out of like 12 of them. You know, make the top flat, but the bottom can just be embedded in something and it doesn't really matter. Oh, I need blocks. Ooh, I need more blocks. Maybe. Probably. Cat, if you don't... The cat is sitting on the back of my chair and just, like, dancing, so the whole chair is shuddering because she's huge.
And that's L.
I don't care why, it's just a fact. Okay, so now we want to... This is getting really lumpy. We want the rest of the... We want... Yeah, that's got to be right, the right number. So that goes there, that goes there, that goes there. These go away. These, I might as well have that. You let me out before I die. These go in here. And if I'm careful, I can probably splash this with water without causing any damage. If I'm wrong, we'll put torches down again. And now, well, put the water back so we have a fishery sometime. Go ahead and refill these with basic water so that I have that on me because I like that. I've still got this one bit of iron we can just cook real quick. Oh, no, I'm probably going to need a second pickaxe before I'm halfway through this damn thing. What am I doing? That's wrong. With that damn thing, give it to me. Just what the hell, don't think. There's no lava left in there, so we just basically hack away until all we see is obsidian. At the speed of stone pickaxe, because of course. Well, that could have stayed there, but whatever. I'll just give me a, I'll put this up there so we don't get anything spawning. And I think, given how over time we are, what I'm going to do is just excavate this real quick. And next time we'll light it and actually go into the nether and see if we were supposed to. That can just go. Well, that's the end of that. I'll figure that out later. But just to finish what I'm doing for the next 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good the hell enough. So we have, oh, incidentally, I think I put it down but never did anything else there. I now live here. And we're gonna go. And we'll probably be back in like about a minute on our end to do the next bit with this, but we'll get out of here for now, so the episode isn't that long. It's a little late, but see you next time. So, bye.